What is good? What is good?
What up?
Goonz Giving, fam. How we doing?
So good.
So good. I don't know. Like I am literally not a pun guy, and the amount of puns that we do in here is just insane to me.
There's so many goon puns.
I know goon puns I can get with.
Good evening, everyone. Good
Yeah,
evening.
good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
For those of you who are new or who don't hang out in the Discord or you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Ryan Hodge. I have Jesse Friedland with me and our amazing artist, Sean, as well. Jesse, you want to take a sec to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey, Jesse here, lead engineer for this amazing Cryptoon Goonz project. It's been quite a ride the last 2 weeks, and ready for liftoff with Moose.
Yes, Sean.
Yeah, I am the artist and original creator of the Goons, and here to just draw some sketches up of some goons for some people and have some fun.
Yeah, and quick shout out to Joel, who's behind the scenes right now, modding the chat, getting the YouTube comments going, firing off on the socials. So big shout out to Joel. We're gonna have to get him on here one of these days. Maybe kick myself off, and we'll let him host or Jesse host, and he hangs out.
Host roulette, I'm in.
Yeah, a little host roulette. Shout out BK, Godmod in the channel there. What's up, BK? You know what? I'm gonna do it too. Quick shout out to our mods before we get into it. I banned like 1,500 different bots over the last 24 hours of people just trying to take advantage of people in the community through Discord. Safety first, always safety first. Speaking of safety first, we got a couple different things that we want to go over tonight. One of them is giving away a bunch of ledgers to our community members, which we've already announced in Discord. So go check the announcements, run your wallet. You can see if you won that. And we're also going to do a little bit of an educational series with that too. So me and Jesse will catch y'all after the holiday break, guiding you through a step-by-step one of breaking the seal on the ledger to actually getting it all set up, moving crypto through it, doing all types of things with your ledger, because
yeah,
safety
and
first.
Using NFTs and OpenSea too. Like I think that's huge.
Absolutely. The other thing that we'll be giving away tonight is we did do a giving for we did do a giveaway for a sketch. Sean has done a couple of these so far, and these are definitely something that are near and dear to all of our hearts. They're definitely a rarity, if you will, where Sean is just doing these super rad sketches, these raw sketches of our holders goon. So we'll do a random ETH address, we'll grab a random token ID, and Sean will sketch that, sign it, put the token ID on it, and you guys will get to see what that finished product looks like here on this stream tonight if you haven't. And long-winded intro here, and we're going to go over some DAO stuff. We're going to do an AMA. We're going to give a little bit of insight into what we've been executing on, a merch drop, other things along those lines too. So tonight will be a fun show. We'll try and keep it swift, more a little bit of like a town hall, bang hitting on some stuff. But Jesse, do you want to lead us away, and we could do we can touch on the charity and the first action of our DAO?
Yeah. Really exciting news. We are going to announce the final vote for our charity. So on the roadmap, we said that we would give away 5 ETH to a charity of the community's choosing, which is really exciting. And 5 figures going to change hopefully someone's lives out there, which is amazing. And I know my life has changed so much with this project, and everyone who's been a part of this project so far, we've all had our lives changed so much, and we would love to do nothing more than give back and change other people's lives outside of this community. And so actually, if you don't mind, Ryan, I'd actually love to share my screen. Is that possible?
Slap it up there, man.
And I'm going to show everyone how you're going to vote.
The snapshot up.
Yes, sir.
Lovely. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll slap it up there for you, and I'll change our view.
I am ready.
you're good to go.
All right. So everyone, welcome to the first vote of the Cryptoon Goonz DAO. This is kind of a historic moment, honestly. And so our first vote is going to be, which charity should we donate 5 ETH to? And this proposal is now live on our what's called snapshot. And our snapshot is where we put up proposals that the community will vote on. And so you'll see you're going to want to click join here with your wallet. I don't have my wallet set up on this computer, and then you can click into the proposal here. And once you have your wallet connected, as long as you have at least one goon in that wallet, you're going to be able to vote on one of the charities of choice here. And so we picked one charity that Sean picked out, and 3 charities that the community came together and decided on in the Goonz Lounge yesterday. Now, we do want to recognize that people might not see all the recommendations that they gave out to Joel yesterday on here. We totally appreciate all those recommendations, and we have added them all to a running list that we will definitely consider as we go forward to doing more charitable giving in the future, because we want to definitely keep giving back to the community over time. And so this vote is now live, went live about 20 minutes ago, 19 minutes ago, actually. How exciting. And it's going to be live for 2 days, 48 hours. And so what you'll be able to do is come in here and vote. And for every goon you own, you'll get 1 vote. So if you own 10 goons, you could vote 10 times and put your votes wherever you feel like. And in order for this vote to pass, we need what's called a quorum, which means we need a minimum amount of our goons holders, our 6969, about 7,000 goons holders. We need at least 696 goons holders to vote on this in order to reach what's called a quorum. Because if only 10 people voted, that kind of is unfair, right? Like, why should we be making key decisions in the community when only 10 people voted? And so part of what it means to be a DAO is that we have to participate, and participation is so important. And so it's on us as a core team, but on you as a community also to come together and participate in these key decisions as we move forward and make this charitable donation, but in the future start deciding how we're going to spend our 25 ETH. And I will be providing a lot more to come on how the community will be able to take an idea and move it towards something we actually vote on, and what that whole process end to end is going to look like. And it's going to be a rough draft, right? Like, it's not going to be all Jesse just nails it all in one shot, right? Like, we're going to work on this together. So I'm going to start out with a proposal of how that's going to work, and we're going to workshop it together. And yeah, see where we take this thing. Pretty exciting. So yeah, I'll drop this link in the Discord, and hopefully y'all go out and vote soon.
Yeah, it's super exciting to be able to do this, and this is the first of many that we plan to do. This was always in the vision from Sean and Joel straight out the get-go. So I'm glad that we are getting able to execute on this. I'm glad that we're getting to utilize the community wallet here. So we'll make an announcement in the Discord a couple different times, and you know, it would be lovely to get this donation taken care of, especially during this time of year. So I think to be able to give 5 figures to a charity like this, it's just going to be great. So yeah, thank you for the announcement, and cool. Thank you for the detailed description, Jesse. Awesome. I'm going to bring up what Joel, but I think I just said Shoal. I just combined Jesse and Shoal there. I'm going to bring up what Sean has been working on while Jesse was talking, and these are kind of the sketches, and it is just so amazing to see these come to fruition after just not even 15-20 minutes. And it honestly, like right now, it's just like, all right, whatever. But this finished product of these sketches honestly might be even cooler than the actual like goon itself that we all minted. And so what Sean will do is he'll mint this, sign it, put the token ID, and get it sent off to that wallet address, that one. And what a fun goon to draw too. I honestly think that's the coolest part, is it doesn't really matter what you pick. There's always going to be something super rad to draw. All right. Well, we've got the charity announcement done. So we just got to get those votes going. The other thing that we did was the ledger giveaways. Those have all been announced in the announcement channel as well. So everyone can see who won there. So here's the thing with the ledgers, guys. We're not going to ship ledgers to you. That's a massive security risk. I could tamper with it. Joel could tamper with it. The person realizing what's inside of it, delivering, could tamper with it. And it would require us to ask for your personal information, like your street address, yada, yada, yada. And that's just not fair to you guys as users either. So we will just be sending the ETH to you guys in the amount of what it costs to get a ledger shipped. I highly recommend you buy it from an authorized reseller, specifically from Ledger's website, and just do the shipping and wait. Like not everything has to come in 24 hours from Amazon. So I would just recommend that you be patient and you get it from an authorized reseller, especially like Ledger's website. So we'll get that sent out to you as well. Jesse, Sean, do you guys want to? Well, here's what I'll actually do. During this time while we're just chatting a little bit about roadmap, while we are talking about what we've been working on and executing as a team, this is a great time to. Okay, so here I'm actually going to bring this up. Noko Kino 19. No, the link is posted in the chat. Liking the video does not count as a vote on the DAO. You actually have to connect your wallet and auth through the snapshot site link. I just dropped it. You guys can see it right there. It's also will be in our Discord shortly as well.
It's live in our Discord.
It is in our Discord. Jesse over there multitasking. Absolutely love to see it. Looks like we're doing some live troubleshooting. Seems some folks are having that issue. Well, oh, never mind. Just something different. We'll look into it. Okay. Great.
You'll have 2 days to vote. I see people asking. So don't worry. You have 2 full days, 48 hours. You can vote now if you want, but you can vote right at the end of the show. I think we're all going to just go vote at the end of the show. So why don't you hold off voting for now if you're watching the show? We'll all do it together at the end. We'll have a voting party at the end. Yeah, and we might have to just double check. I think it may not be actually authing, or it's maybe not validating the actual token ID of the Goon in their wallet. So we'll just take a look at that real quick too. Yeah, we'll take a look.
But the nice thing is that should be a quick fix, and we'll get it taken care of, and everyone will still be able to vote. So yeah, look at what Sean's doing here. This is what I'm talking about. I look away for like 2 minutes, and there's already all this detail in these shoes. He's doing the little fur marks on it. He's got the not Wakanda, the Black Panther. At least I always assumed that was a Black Panther. I don't even know what the trade is called.
It's definitely
inspired, right? Yeah,
absolutely.
So great. So you guys want to maybe just touch on what our roadmap looks like, what we've been hard in the lab on, what we've been working on, what we've been executing. I think we can not give everything away, but there's definitely something that you all should be expecting to drop from us here sometime next week. We'll leave it at that, and I think it's something that you all have been waiting on. But we've been hard at work with our merch supplier. So Sean and Joel were out meeting with our merch supplier, testing samples. Sean has been mocking up all different types of designs. And I just want to be super clear here. Sean's vision was never to just like take a Goon and slap it on the back of a t-shirt that costs $20. Like y'all can do that yourself to be real, to be real blunt about it.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, and seriously, please do. Like, but what we want to provide is something so much more premium, much more exclusive, some new art for y'all that is absolutely centered around our Cryptoon Goonz and that Toon world. So I just y'all want to
Goonz merch.
Yeah, like official merch, which will be great. And there'll be all different kinds of incentives for holders, for people of the public, but specifically for this drop, we've definitely got some rad stuff in the works. Some of the designs that we're working on are sweet. Let me tell you this much. There's some fire crew necks that we got. I think I'm super stoked on those crew necks. We got some sick colors.
You guys don't even know how many times Hodge has nearly sent all the pictures into the chat. He just wants to share with all of you. I'm like, no, don't do it.
No,
We got-
it's gonna be a surprise.
Jesse
You
slapping.
can blame me. I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, Jesse absolutely slapping my hand
We could do a
every single
review
time.
like old times.
It's
We
good.
want it to just be an epic surprise. One day you're gonna wake up one morning and boom, it's there.
Yeah, and we've I mean, this is like super alpha later on down the road, but we're doing more than just hoodies and t-shirts and stuff. Okay, guys, like this is going to be a real brand, real clothing, like no joke stuff that you could find at your local Nordstrom's going for an absurd amount of money, which obviously we're not going to charge you for. I think that's probably one of the coolest parts.
Right.
Is the price availability that we're going to bring some of this stuff to you.
Why are we able to do that kind of pricing?
Are you asking me or Sean?
Yeah, both of you.
Well, one reason is because if you're a holder, we're going to make sure that you get taken care of. We want to make sure that there's value in you being a holder. So you guys can walk into any Hypebeast store and find premium stuff with some brand on it, you know, and I get it. Like that brand is a part of your identity. You're communicating to other people. This is who you are. This is what you love. And so people pay a lot of money for that stuff, and the markup is insane. But we have deep rooted connections within this industry. Sean and Joel have had that for a while. And so we're able to bring, one, the prices down, period, based off of connections. And two, for people who are holding, we want to make sure that we can get it to you at the cheapest price possible. This is not about us putting more ETH in our wallets. This is about creating value for you guys and us on our mission to become a globally recognized brand. And that starts with like super sick streetwear, because there's obviously a lot of inspiration from that. And that all, I don't know why I'm doing the talking. I mean, Sean should be spewing this. This is his passion.
Well, no, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, you know. So,
yeah.
But that's really it. Like, we're not trying to. Like, the whole thing has been about quality, the artwork, and everything. People recognize that, and we're not trying to stray away from it. Like, everything we do is gonna be about quality. So the merch store is not any different, you know. It's just fun. Like I love doing that stuff and designing merch, and just like I want to make something I would wear. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point. Is like I genuinely can't wait to buy some of this stuff, like for friends and family, and gift it to them, because it truly is like it's stuff that I'll be wearing on the regular, not just on a podcast or show to rep a brand. We got this great question from Alex Frazier on how about a goldsmith to make those sweet chains. I don't know if y'all can see what Sean's got going on right there, but I can assure you we're making things move, fam. All right. We're doing stuff that we're just trying to be 3-4 steps ahead every single time. So that's all I'm gonna leave it at Alex.
That would be cool.
That might be a premium thing down the road.
Well, and then you know what's like super cool is like once we have like the physical merch stuff, like how we could totally like 3D design that stuff to put on your avatar when you're running around in the metaverse in the future too. Like the possibilities are just literally endless.
Yeah.
So I do want to Smoke and Joe asked this. I think we've mentioned this before, but what's the application, Sean?
Oh, it's Procreate.
Procreate, thank you.
Yes, I do all my drawing on that. I'm just used to it at this point. You can pretty much do anything. You can do like all different kinds of, you know, pencils and airbrush. You know, this is actually the studio pen is what I drew all the actual goons with. Like you can just see how smooth that is. It's just like,
That is smooth.
Yeah, that changes everything. It makes everything look so much like cleaner and better instead of just like, say I did like airbrush and it's just like that's not as sick, you know.
Yeah. For those who don't know or can't tell by the tattoos on his head, Sean is a tattooer. That is his profession and his trait. He's recently closed his book, so congratulations on going full time into the Goons.
Tattoo.
But show him your pen.
Oh yeah.
I'm setting that up to show him the pen. So like, if you guys haven't seen a tattoo machine, they're nice and thick and are much more different than just like your standard pen. So
there's a big grip on a tattoo grip, but my hand cramps up if I use a regular pencil because I'm so used to holding those. So I put one on my Apple Pencil. So this is what I use, and I hold it, like I would a tattoo machine.
Yeah, so
much more comfortable. I mean, if anyone cramps up with drawing, just throw one of those on there. It's actually so much more comfortable.
Can that work for my wrists when I'm typing?
I mean, I don't know how that translates.
Yes, Gus, this will be minted and airdropped to the holder's wallet. That has been put in the announcements, and this is not something that we will do lightly here on this project. These sketches are absolutely special and definitely a treat to have and to hold, and we think absolutely increase the value of being a holder. And quite frankly, as a collector, I mean, they're just too sick. Like this on like a little tiny collage in your office with like this and in your actual goon just like printed right next to each other. I think it's just one of the most insane thing in the world. I have asked Sean to do one of these for me since we originally came up with this idea like 3 weeks ago, and I still don't have one. So I can assure you that these are a rarity and are definitely a treat. Which, Jesse might kill me for this, but all I'm going to say, I'm not going to tell you how. We have plans for y'all to be able to get things like this on a more regular basis. You can read between the lines. For those who have been in this space for a while, you probably know what that means, but I want to be real clear about that. There is a lot that needs to happen in order for us to execute on this properly. So please be patient with us. And I always want to spill. I can never hold it in. And Jesse's just like looking at me like, don't you say it, don't you do it.
I'm gooning around, Ryan.
Matt, the coffee guy, finally made a live show. Killer work. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that.
Cool.
Moose airdrops. Yeah, dude, we need to I don't know if y'all have seen what Moose did announcing us
on air here, because
yeah, so dude, good. That is like easily one of the coolest things I've seen.
Yeah, I think we need a live airing of that.
Period.
Yeah. That is done.
I'm bringing them both up right now.
Let's see how well you share that audio.
Yeah, probably won't be that good.
I don't even know what I would think as a passenger, not knowing.
I know, right?
What the goons are. But now that you...
All right, let me share my screen here. Remove this. I think most of you have seen this, but for those who have not, this is just
another time. Is just as good.
yeah. I must have watched it like 100 times. Like, not even kidding you. Okay, so you guys should be able to see that. I have no idea if you're going to be able to hear this though. I don't know what the trick is.
Oh, when you share your screen, you got to share the audio. There's a little checkbox. Go back to your screen share.
Oh, it's not working.
No, it's not. When you share your screen, go stop sharing your screen real quick.
Yeah, I'm already over it. I'm just dropping the link.
There's a little.
Go watch it for yourself.
Yeah, I'm just dropping it in the chat for people to go watch. that makes it much easier. But yeah, I think
Amazing.
we've heard the community on this too, and it's funny is we were already kind of discussing this in our chat, in our dev chat, of just like, we got to work in some sort of like a captain's pilot into the next project just for this alone. Like, I mean, this was
it's gonna happen.
was so sick.
Cool. Should we give away some more stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we've done the ledgers. What else do we want to give away? I was thinking maybe.
I mean, like, show. I don't know.
I put them in the announcement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I can share my.
Yeah, I don't know who won. I'd like to know. I'd like to see.
Let me get on it.
You know, I would like to see what a 64 character string won.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but here was your Goon Sketch winner with the token ID. Here was your first legend winner. And then these are just the token IDs that I made sure that they confirmed. A good old ENS right here. Congratulations.
Let's go, Massimos.
Yeah. And then and this guy was holding or gal was holding like 10, and one of them was 128, which is a Doom mask. It's a Doom mask one, yeah. So I thought that was too cool. So even though I put holding multiple, I was like, nah, I gotta put the Doom mask in there for.
Wow, I wonder if they minted that, like the number 128 minter. That's some status.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I don't think it ever sold. So I definitely wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Who would sell it? Doom mask.
But yeah,
well, congrats to all the
hold on to them Doom masks. I'll just say that.
Yeah, congrats to all those winners, and you know, why don't we just, for people in the chat right now, let's just do a specific chat giveaway. This is just the Hodge giveaway, nothing official, because I'm not going to do a randomizer wheel, so don't get all weird. Drop your ETH Addy in the chat right now. Just do it. I'll give you all a couple minutes, and I'll have my wife come over and point and pick one, so there's no bias. She doesn't know who any of y'all are. So just drop your ETH address in the YouTube chat right now, and then I'll have her come click one. We'll give it a minute or two for y'all to get in there, and then I'll have
for our homies who are out in Europe, Australia, you know, who you're asleep right now, we're sorry, but don't worry. Our next YouTube stream is 100% going to be in the middle of the day, right in your time zone, and we'll make sure to hook you up too.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll even do a little coffee and chill so we can hit your guys' lunch, because I think our coffee time is like
GM,
your lunch. Yeah, little GM for our UK and overseas.
We'll hook up those people too. Don't worry.
Yeah, got to make sure that those y'all are being included too. Good call out, Jesse. 12:30 p.m. here in Oz. Up late, fam. I hear you. But hey, hopefully you're not working tomorrow. Hopefully everyone gets to chill. If you celebrate or not, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy the day, period. Any other update? Like, it's so difficult to talk about updates without just like pure leaking. Which is I would love to tell you guys like the 5 things that we have in store.
Right? Any other questions in the chat?
I don't know. I got to filter through like 40 ETH addresses now to find a question. Let me just scroll back. Whoa, there's so many. Actually, I didn't see all those. Let me see if there's any other questions in here. What is this? Brick looking like it will be more of holders only exclusive CT. You know, like what is that? The Supreme brick, I think. Yeah, dude.
I'm definitely down for doing that. I'm actually once that was brought up, I was like, that's fucking awesome. We got to do that. So,
yeah, we'll definitely get some.
That'll be definitely like the most like, you know, rare
exclusive. Yeah.
Thing.
Come on, someone drop a good question in the chat. Let's go.
Here we go. Here's one for you, Jesse, around security. If we send the Goons to a hardware wallet, can we still connect to Snapshot?
Yeah, you totally can. I set up the Snapshot with my hardware wallet. I connected to it. I guess apparently the voting doesn't work. So let let me triple confirm that. But yeah, you should be able to do all that with your hardware wallet through MetaMask. So that's what you have to do. You connect your hardware wallet through MetaMask, and then MetaMask to the snapshot or to OpenSea, and that's what we're going to demo next week. And actually, we could show snapshot as part of that tutorial.
Great. Good looking out, Jesse. Quick question, Goon leaders. Do we have a sign up for the giveaways weekly, as in sign each giveaway as they are posted on the Discord? Yeah, so every giveaway that we do, I will always do a new form. This way it allows me to pull new randomized addresses, but also it will ensure that I'm verifying new holders as well. So obviously goons transfer out of wallets, new wallets get goons that weren't there before. So there's a lot of different things and a lot of different reasons why I want to make sure we're getting fresh forms every time we do that. When Lambo, that's not an AMA, but soon. Nah, this is something that we were talking about. Any plans to expand the goons range to animals? I would say no, not at the current moment. Project 2, there's been an insane amount of discussion from us as a dev team around Project 2, but I want to be super clear. Our discussions and our focus and our meetings have been around executing this project. There's still a lot more to do. So just be patient with us on project number 2, guys.
It's Cryptoon Goonz Joel. Is that Joel just he wants to know about the painting?
Yeah. It's mostly him.
Ooh, favorite Thanksgiving.
Hey, where'd you go? I need you to pick a wallet. She left. Oh, she's on the phone now.
You gotta get a winner.
Come here. Just scroll and just pick one that has a name or these numbers.
Scroll
right here
randomly
on the right side. Yeah, and then stop when stop anyway. You got all kinds that you can scroll. You can just do whatever you want, and then I'll let you decide when you want to stop.
That.
Okay. She even clicked it. She even knew what to do. She brought it up on screen.
Wow.
That.
Well, there we go.
what a natural.
Expert shit right there.
Dude, can I copy and paste this somehow, or am I gonna have to type this out?
You can look it up, I assume.
You can grab it after the stream.
I could grab it out of the comments. Okay, good. I did not want to do that. All right, Boom Shaka, you just won $100 in ETH. I don't know what that is in ETH right now, or else I would say 1 ETH equals 1 ETH, but I just don't know. So congrats.
Boom Shaka, are you in here?
Gotta be.
Yeah, I mean they were at some point.
Amazing. There he is. He who?
Where?
I just saw the screen.
Nice.
Faces.
Would be cool if there was a Goonz comic series or something. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we've discussed about expanding on the world, the Cryptoon world. And those are all things that obviously take an insane amount of time, and we've mentioned hiring an animator, we've mentioned hiring a creative director, we've mentioned hiring a lot of different things. So as we continue to work on this and brainstorm, please keep feeding us ideas, because getting input and feedback from you guys on what you'd like to see has just been so valuable. I mean, that's literally what we've formed a lot of this from. It's just community said this, community said that.
Well, and just to chime in here a little more, also, once we stand up the process for the DAO for proposing ideas and discussing those ideas, we're going to be able to have more the community. If the community has these kinds of ideas, they're going to be able to write up a whole one pager of their vision for how it could work, right? And so it doesn't all have to come from us. And so that's what I'm excited about once we stand up the DAO. And if there's a really good idea, it doesn't all just have to come from the DAO's fund too. We have funds too that we can and do this kind of all together if it's something we all just believe in. That's
the best part. It's not just about us telling everybody what it's going to be. The community is a huge part of it, and always has been from the start. So it's awesome.
This is a good question from Cody. Any updates on OS verification? So, yeah, look, OS is like one, they were down for half the day yesterday, so I don't even think they would have even gotten to us even if we were at the top of their queue. Two, we meet requirements. We've done all the submissions. Like there's nothing that we can do other than literally waiting for OpenSea to approve us. Like they haven't even said anything. It's not like we didn't get approved and they were like, hey, you didn't get approved because of X, Y, or Z. It's like they just haven't done it. And like I'm gonna take off my business and professional face real quick. It's total BS. They've validated and verified projects that have minted after us, have done less volume in ETH, did that volume in ETH be like well after we accomplished our volume in ETH, are doing things in their TOS that maybe or may not like shouldn't even let them get verification. So like, and in all honesty, this OpenSea stuff is brutal and I don't know what else to tell you guys other than hang tight. I've seen a lot of projects still be successful without having it, to be really clear, but the goal is still to get it, and we have hammered them. I have sent DMs, we have submitted we have filed submissions, we have multiple support tickets open. Like it's insane, and we're getting nothing from them. So it's very frustrating. So just bear with us, and we'll keep working on it, Cody. Mumji, Coinbase wallet. I don't know if this is a question. I'll kind of take this back to when you originally minted with us, you had to use MetaMask. There were, you could use Wallet Connect through your through our smart contract and mint that way, but there's no reason like you can use your Coinbase wallet to buy on OpenSea now if you want to, which you can totally do. So projects 2 will have a wider variety for minting. I can assure you that. I don't have no idea if that answers your question or if you were like asking something to somebody in the chat, but hopefully that was
also awesome avatar picture. That was sick. The Kanye bear.
Yeah, the bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see any other. Let's see. This one's fun. We'd love to see a 30-second short with a 1930s aesthetic, black and white, noise, super animated narrative voice, etc. Jazz, you're the only one stopping yourself from doing it, fam. Get after it, baby. I'm just kidding. But that is the fun thing, right? We have some very talented people in our community who could help that come to fruition. You guys could make small YouTube shorts. You own the full license to
and I'm going to say it again. We have $100,000 of ETH in our DAO.
Yeah.
Like these are things like if the community thinks this would really help expand our brand, right, and get more global recognition, like why wouldn't we do something cool like that? And we could really put the proposal together, figure out who we got to hire, and hopefully we hire people within the community. I would love nothing more than to build projects like this, finding people within our community. I think Fun Machine on Twitter was killing it with I forget his actual handle, but it's killing it with some cool animations, animating his goon today on Twitter. That was really cool.
Very awesome.
Like, we have talented people in our community, and so really hoping to use the DAO to activate our community and take these cool ideas you guys are firing out there and let's build them together.
Awesome. From Skirmchi here. Sorry, probably a big butcher. You guys trying to get on Coinbase? Yeah, the goal will absolutely be to be available on their platform. Their verification process will probably be much more strict than OpenSea, but we should be able to meet all of those requirements. I mean, we're like a fully doxed team. There's no anon here, which I think is like one of their biggest things because them being like FDIC insured and a lot of other things. So as soon as that is available to us, we will absolutely be fighting to get on that platform.
Yeah. And if anyone has connections over there,
yeah,
hit us up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be sliding into their DMs.
I assume they'll be more responsive as well.
Yes. Yeah. They have more than 30 people on staff. Noel M, how cool would it be if we could animate all 69 goons to just do the strut? Yeah.
I'm in. Let's strut.
That's true.
Look, I'm going to address this from Dat because I think this is a conversation that gets brought up a lot. It's something that we're constantly addressing in the Discord. So I'll take this moment to address it, and Sean and Jesse can chime in too. But any info of on potential copyright issues resulting with Goonz art, saw some talk in the Discord and Twitter about it. I'll keep this short and sweet. We are working with a lawyer, and we will have an official statement written up on our FAQ, probably honestly in its own section. On our website where we can just put all of this to rest. But other than that, without having like an official lawyer statement, yeah, we're totally good. You have the fair use policy. Everything that we're doing is either one, just like a style or derivative of something. Like Disney doesn't own the rubber hose style. Like Cuphead doesn't own that. Anything that you've seen with like yeah, we can all tell that those are Air Force, that those are Jordans and some Air Force Ones and Yeezys, but like none of them use any of the intellectual property, nor do none of them use their logo or their name. That includes the Wu-Tang chain, the Wu-Tang Clan chain. It is literally just a W, to be real blunt, as Sean politely told me when I was doing some of my own research. So there is no concern here, and that is why I just like to officially address it. We are working with our lawyer to get a very well written, fully crafted statement, so we can just link y'all to it, and we can just kind of nip that one in the butt. But great question, y'all. Doing your own research and being concerned is signs of a strong, healthy community and a project that is going to flourish. Educated community is the best kind of a community. So thank you for asking the good questions, Dat, and everyone else who has asked too, to be real clear. Mansmack, definitely hire people within the community. This is something that we've talked about doing too, specifically around some animation, getting some artwork out there, stuff like that. So yeah, Mans, for sure.
Yeah, that's the first place I'm looking.
Yep, absolutely. Anything else you three, sorry, there's only two of you two would like to discuss before I sign us off here?
I think I'm good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just want to wish everyone in the United States a happy Thanksgiving. John's favorite. All right, gotta take this question first.
I don't know if I have a favorite, but Mad Villain is definitely like one of my top favorites for sure. I have like the exclusive vinyl album of that one, so
good answer. You can't go wrong with that one.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. Thank you for everyone for hanging out with us tonight. For myself, for Jesse, for Sean, happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate. Stay safe.
And before we sign off, one, hey family, happy Thanksgiving. Two, share your favorite foods or your like whatever you're eating tomorrow. We want to see pictures of it. I opened up a food channel in the Discord.
Nice.
Let's see those pictures tomorrow. Let's see your happy, awesome families. Let's see the fun stuff you're doing tomorrow. And if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, I don't care. I want to see what you're eating. Like, show me what you're eating. Show me what you're thankful for. And we'll see you in the Discord.
Yeah.
Awesome. GoonzGiving, it was fun. Appreciate all y'all, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Goon out.